On top of old spaghetti, all covered with cheese. I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. Bless you. It rolled off the table and onto the floor. And then my poor meatball rolled right out the door. Oh, hey, come on, grab a seat. I'm just singing some old campfire songs to pass the time. Oh, I must have just missed my family who were staying here. They come here a lot. Or, at least they used to. They used to sleep up in the trees, and they would meet all sorts of people while staying up there. I don't remember much about those times other than we used to eat a lot. But anyways, welcome to Nebraska, where the state's motto is equality before the law. Nebraska is home to the largest train yard in the world. Explorers once ventured here during the Lewis and Clark expedition. It has two major land regions, the dissected Teal Plains and the Great Plains. The Teal Plains consist of gently rolling hills and contain the state's largest cities, whereas the Great Plains in the west are mostly treeless prairies. But since we're sitting next to the campfire at night, I think it's only appropriate to tell stories. Now, where should we begin? Oh, how about with Febold Feboldson?
Gather round, people, gather round. What I can do for you is not magic but science. Now I know most of you here are struggling farmers looking to survive and provide for your family. People pray to God for rain, but God
Lord,
has sent me to
rain.
you to help you with the rain so your crops can grow.
What proof do we have that you're not
Now,
here just to
before
take
you-
our money?
Before you chase me out of your town, let me explain what I can do. With science, I can bring you the rain that you need to grow your crops, feed your animals, provide for your family. Now, in order to do this, there will be a cost involved. But how can you really put a price on life? I'm telling you, you can't. Now, I know that you have heard of other cloudbusters that come and only take your money, leaving the town in a more dire situation than before they came. But I promise you, I am not that type of man. You have my word on it.
Take my money.
And let me tell you that a man and his word mean everything. All I am going to ask of you is for $5 from every family, and I will bring you the rain that you all so desperately require.
I think we should do it. Trust this man.
We should pay him.
I will let you all talk about it amongst yourselves for a moment, and then I will find a spot to set up if you so decide.
Should we
Hey,
trust
we
this
should
man?
pay
See what
him.
else we can do to help.
This area has had a terrible drought. I'm going to have to do something drastic. The lake still has water. I have an idea.
The people have decided to pay you to bring the rain.
What can we do to help?
I have an idea, and I know it is going to sound a little out there, but I need you to trust me.
We will do whatever it takes.
We are going to need to build fires all around the lake.
What will that do?
The idea is to get the fire so hot that it sends the water up into the sky.
That seems rather outlandish to me.
What may seem outlandish to you sounds like science to me.
How big do we need to get these fires?
The bigger they are, the hotter they will burn.
We should gather all the help we can get.
We're gonna need a lot of wood.
Gather all the wood you and your neighbors have collected for winter. You'll have time to prepare more wood later.
We can get all the wagons and load them up.
How many fires are we going to need?
You need to build bonfires all around the banks. We should build as many as we can.
We'll start getting the wood.
I'll help you.
Do you really think this is going to work?
If your faith is strong, then God will provide.
This is our only source of water, and it's already lower than normal.
Water is precious.
With joy, you will draw water from the wells of salvation.
We should have a town celebration at the lake while the fires burn. Let all be done in joy.
I shall head back into town and tell all of the people to start baking.
Oh, the people most definitely be excited to hear about all of this.
Let us all hope we can build all the fires before the festivities begin.
I'll go into town and get my boys to help load the wood.
Do you really think this is going to work?
The story goes that a Swedish immigrant named Febold Feboldson stopped into a town one day to help them with their drought during one of the hottest, driest summers that Nebraska has ever had. After thinking for a long time, Febold came up with an outlandish idea. He would have the townsfolk build multiple bonfires to bring on the rain. He had them build bonfires all around the lake, and they burned so hot that the water in the lake all but evaporated and lifted up into the sky as rain clouds. I've heard it was a wondrous sight before Febold in the town got the rain. Whether or not he had anything to do with it, the man is a legend in Nebraska. There's even a story about him and Paul Bunyan. Febold would take on Native Americans, politicians, disease outbreaks, tornadoes, and excessive heat and cold. Everyone loved to tell the stories about him. I wish I would have met him, but our paths sadly have never crossed. Shall we travel just outside of Macy? I think we're going to take a leap of faith off a certain hill named after a popular bird.
Oh, Charlotte, have I told you all about the dreams I have of you?
No, but you can tell me all about them once we're married.
Oh, I won't need to tell you about them then. We'll be living them together.
It's a shame that you have to leave and study abroad.
I need to go so that I can provide for you.
But you know that money isn't the reason I'm with you.
I know that, but you and I both know our parents would never allow us to live our lives together until we finish what they have set out for us.
True. I know I never learned the Bible so much since I left grade school.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths.
I do trust in the Lord, but I also trust in you. I trust in you to come back to me.
Oh, my dearest Charlotte, I will come back to you. I promise I will love you forever, and nothing will stop me from returning.
Will you write to me?
Every chance I get.
I know that you'll be very busy with your studies.
I will make time for you, my love.
Oh, Liam, my love. I so want this trip to be already finished, as it would mean we can plan our wedding day.
Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoings, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things.
Oh, I wish I was learning from you instead of old Mr. Scripture Man.
I'd only be a distraction from your studies if I were there.
Oh, Liam. I don't want you to go.
We have been over this. Our parents wouldn't allow it.
We could run away.
And go where? And with what?
I'm sure that you could get a job easily, and we could find a room to rent. I could stay home and clean up everything and do all the cooking.
You have thought about this before, haven't you?
Maybe a couple of times.
What would you tell your parents? You know your father would come after me. And not to wish me congratulations, either.
I don't know what I would tell him. Or my mother.
Maybe you should have thought about that while you were dreaming.
You know I'm not as smart as you are.
Charlotte, my darling, you are the second smartest woman I know.
Who's the smartest, might I ask?
My mother, of course.
Do you think I can be smarter than her one day?
If you can raise our children to be better than us, then my answer is yes.
Our children?
Why, yes. I plan on making children with you, my love. Do you not want to have children?
Oh, I do. I just never heard you talk about it before. Have you thought about this long?
My father always told me you'll know when you have found the one, when all you can think about is the future.
Am I the one?
Darling, you know that you have been the one for quite some time now. Just one more thing to finish up, then we can be together forever, my love.
I know. You have to finish your learning across the ocean.
I'll be back. It will only be a couple of years. We have waited this long.
Oh, I will be so jolly when you return.
I'm sure that your face will be scarlet.
Where are we going?
I need to head to the butcher and get a bag of mystery.
Why do they call sausages that? I never understood that saying.
Do you know what is in the sausage?
No.
That is why it is called that. No one knows what's in it except for the butcher. It's a bag of mystery. It could be bow wow mutton and we would never know.
Oh, you are so smart already. You don't need to go overseas.
Just because I know why they call it a bag of mystery doesn't mean that there's not more to learn out there for me.
What about what I want you to learn?
Charlotte, my darling, you are my greatest subject that I will never complete studying.
You always know when to take the egg.
I don't win all the time, just when I need to.
Don't make a stuffed bird laugh.
Mind the grease, will you?
I beg your pardon, sir.
Oh, Liam, look at the flowers.
God will reward you. You must be an angel since you care for flowers. We will get some on the way back.
Oh, Liam, you don't have to do that.
I know, I want to. Even though your smile is much more beautiful than those flowers, I will gladly purchase them to see my flower smile.
I'm sure going to miss you talking to me like that.
Just imagine me saying those thoughts to you when you read my letters.
I would rather have you say them than write them. But I've known that I can't stop you for a long time now. You are leaving me. Here's the butcher's. Let's go get your mystery meat, and then you can buy me the flowers, and we'll walk to your parents' house and eat dinner for the last time until you come back.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Where's the dang urban legend? Well, I'll tell you. Sometimes I just like listening to a good romance story. But there is an urban legend about this couple. When the man left to study abroad and the ship that he took was shipwrecked, the woman never heard from him. So she decided to marry a Nebraska pioneer. They set up their home on Blackbird Hill. Then one day the man came back, and they found that their love was as strong as it was on the day he left, and they vowed to be together again. The woman tried explaining the situation to her husband, but he went into a jealous rage, stabbed her repeatedly, and then threw her body off the cliff. The husband jumped off the cliff towards the river below in his realization of what he had just done. They say that the river let go a sound of anguish when the woman died, and to this day, you may hear the woman's screams on the anniversary of this murder-suicide. I feel now we should try something else. Let's talk about progress in Green Grove.
Come on, put your back into it, men.
Yeah, I don't see you lifting any stones.
Well, I'm the boss. Plus, I help lift the other one.
Holding the horses while we load the wagons doesn't count.
Hey, boss. Are the Johnsons loaded up?
They were on top of each other. Must have been trying to save space.
Come give Doug a hand with this headstone and help load up. Then we could go put them in place.
How many more we gotta move?
Well, looking at the map, I say we got another... 2, 5, 6, 9. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta be another 15 or so.
15? This is going to take a while.
Well, this is what happens when we outgrow the cemetery.
We've been at this for 2 weeks already. Winter's coming soon, and I don't know if we'll be able to get it done before it starts snowing.
I got an idea. Now, hear me out. What if we just move the tombstones?
What exactly do you propose we do with the coffins?
Well, we leave them here.
That would change the alacrity of everything.
We could be finished this week doing it like that.
And just how do you suppose we can do that without anyone else finding out?
We make a pact. A vow. One that we cannot break.
Hell, I'll make any type of deal, so long as I don't have to break my back picking up these lifeless bodies.
Same here. I still have to harvest the rest of my wheat up.
So do I.
Well, actually, yes. Now that you mention it, I have some things I'd like to take care of before winter hits.
So, are we doing this?
Well, we don't have to decide today. Let's finish this hole and move him to the new location.
Doug is right. Have you got to the bottom of the stone yet?
I think so.
All right, let's get this stone loaded up then.
You want help with this one?
We're going to need all 4 of us to lift this one.
You two over there. Let's tip it back. Steady. Steady. Get the wood underneath it.
Bring the wagon over.
I'll get the horse.
You think the 4 of us can lift this?
We can do it. We've lifted bigger before.
That was back when my spine was still straight and I wasn't tired.
Come on, Timothy. Get over on that side.
I'm coming.
Are we ready?
Let's do this before I change my mind.
I don't think I can lift another one like that for a while.
Well, we're gonna have to lift it one more time.
Just don't drop it like you did earlier.
I told you. It slipped.
We're lucky only the bottom chipped. No one will see it.
Hand me the rope, will you?
Come on, let's go. I want to get these stones back in before nightfall.
We should be able to get these 3 in quickly. The holes are already dug.
Stones are tied down. Let's go.
All right, so what do you guys think about Doug's plan?
I say we do it.
I agree. We move the stones, dig a couple of feet over the graves, so it looks like we moved the deceased.
If we do this, we have to take it with us. To the grave. No one finds out. No one.
No one is going to find out.
Okay, then it's settled. We'll move the stones and leave the bodies.
Barnard Park is a lovely little park in Fremont, and I'm guessing that most people that don't live in the town have never heard of this happening before. Oh, sure, we've all heard about cemeteries being moved before, and I'm sure we've wondered if anyone left bodies behind. Green Grove Cemetery was one of those cemeteries. Fremont had to move the town cemetery into a bigger area due to the population boom, as it was already filled up. The local legend says that a few bodies were left behind, though. Ugh. Without digging up the park that's there now, I don't know if we will ever know the true story. Did some workers just get, a little lazy? Or did they move everyone that had a tombstone? One thing for sure, is that the people now say the park is a haunted location. Maybe it's one that you might want to check out next time you visit. Let's go out with a bang, shall we? Excuse me.
Do you think we got enough?
I think so. Check the receipt. Read the names.
Okay, let me grab it. Why do they always go to the bottom?
No clue. You want a beer?
You really should have been drinking and driving, you know.
Oh, come on now. We're almost there. One beer ain't going to hurt anyone.
I found it.
So what does it say?
It says that we spent $400 on fireworks.
I know what we paid. Just read what we bought.
Hold on, the ink is faded.
And you say that I have a hard time reading.
It says that we got 5 10-mini-ball Roman candles, 5 10-ball Roman candles, 10 Saturn missiles, 2 morning glories, 3 air guitars, 4 alpha males, 6 angry beavers, 8 bad boys, 3 be happies, 1 call me, 2 evil clowns, 4 flamethrowers, 5 foreign policymakers, 1 freebird, 3 girl bosses, 7 heavy metals, 10 killer bees, 2 mini lasers, 10 secret weapons, 3 stingers, 20 whoop asses, and 101 thousands. Oh, and 1 package of sparklers. Which I have no idea why you picked those up.
Everyone likes sparklers.
Maybe if you're 10.
Stop trying to act grown. I know that you'll like them too.
Whatever, man. I just hope we have enough fireworks.
We have more than they have at the county fair.
They don't even use the M1000s at the fair.
True, but they don't blow up what we're about to blow up either.
And what exactly are we going to blow up?
Anything that we want.
So, this is where we're going to send them off?
Yep. Help me unload.
Why do you want to send them off here?
It's a wide open field. Nobody lives near here or drives down this road.
Always thinking, aren't you?
It's why I drink. It makes me think clearer. In fact, once we get the truck unloaded, we should sit down and drink a couple. That way, both of us can think clearer.
I don't have a problem with that. I am kind of thirsty.
All right, so let's set up over there.
Over here?
Yeah, that should be fine. In fact, give me one of the Roman candles.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to fire it.
It's not dark yet.
I don't care. I just want to have some fun.
Okay, then. Here you go.
Thanks. Get the cooler out the trunk.
You want one?
After I have a little fun first. Here we go. Enjoy the show. Well, that was fun. You should do it.
I will. I want to finish my beer first.
I understand that. This tastes good.
I hope we have enough beer for the both of us.
We have a case. We should be good.
I guess I need to hurry up and drink before you drink them all.
I'm not going to drink them all. You've already had one.
Yeah, and you're on your third one.
I was driving. And thirsty.
Give me your lighter.
What are you going to light?
I'm gonna light one of the missiles.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Should be a good one.
Fire it up.
Here we go. Look at the little things go.
There are so many.
They just keep coming and coming.
I think we need to do another one.
What do you want to try next?
Let's see, the Angry Beaver. I like the name.
All right, I'll set it up. You want to light it?
Go ahead. I'm just gonna sit here and drink another beer.
Another one?
What are you, my wife?
No, you gotta pace yourself, though.
I think I'm drinking at a good pace.
Whatever. You ready?
Shoot the thrill!
Here we go.
For those about to rock, we salute you!
Okay, it's late.
Yeah. This is just like the last one.
Still has a good name.
It does have a good name. Okay, what's next?
We need something a little more exciting.
I got an idea.
I don't like it when you get ideas.
Oh, I think you'll like this one.
Tell me, and then we'll see.
I've got a rabbit trap in the back of the truck.
Okay, what are you thinking?
I say that we catch a rabbit and we put a firework on it.
That sounds pretty cruel to the animal.
Oh, it's a rabbit. There are tons of them out here.
I guess. Do you think we can catch one quick?
Only one way to find out.
All right, I'll set it up.
Put it over by that tree over there. I've seen a couple over there. I think there's a lid in the truck. Take that and put some beer in it. They should be lured in by the smell.
Yeah, all right. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna drink another beer.
Don't drink them all.
There is still plenty of beer left.
Okay, got the trap set up. Toss me a beer.
Heads up.
Good throw.
I got it close.
I guess. Trap is all set up. Now all we have to do is wait.
I hate waiting.
Once we catch a rabbit, how do you plan on securing the firework to it?
I have a roll of duct tape in the truck.
You're gonna use duct tape.
It'll work.
I guess.
Wanna light another firework? Oh, forget that. We already caught a rabbit.
I'll go get it. Go get your duct tape.
I know.
I can't believe the trap worked so fast for us.
I always work fast.
With firework again, a strap on it.
The M1000, of course.
I can't believe you're actually doing this.
I got the tape and the firework. How are you doing?
I got the rabbit.
All right, hold it still. This is going to be a little tricky.
Where do you think it's gonna go?
I have no idea, but it is going to be a blast. Okay, I've got it taped. Let me get my lighter. Okay, hurry, put it down. You got about 10 seconds.
Look at that little thing go. Brian? It's heading towards your truck.
Now, I don't know if any of that story is true, but it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Nebraska is full of surprises and things that just don't make sense. Like, how come my family isn't here? Maybe they went somewhere else. They say that each family picture is a memory of a year gone by. Well, we haven't taken a photo for a very long time. Maybe I can meet them somewhere else along my journey. Before I leave, I want to share a quote from the movie Yes Man, which was filmed in this state. I know someone who was in that movie too, but the quote is, "The world's a playground." You know that when you're a kid, but sometimes along the way, everyone forgets it. Well, I'll see you later. It's time to get back to work at the Goldfield Hotel.
You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, I'll cut you down. Sooner or later, I'll cut you down. Go tell that long-time liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler and the gambler and the backbiter. Tell us the God's gonna call him down. Tell us the God's gonna call him down. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, God cut you down. Sooner or later, God cut you down. Go tell that long-time liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler and the gambler and the backbiter. Tell him the God's gonna call him down. Tell him the God's gonna call him down.
Bye.